Have you ever stopped and wondered, what if everything you've been taught about success, about happiness, about money, about yourself was never the complete truth? Not because someone wanted to hurt you, but because every generation passes down beliefs without questioning whether they're actually true. Think about it. You were taught to study hard, get good grades, find a stable job, work for 40 years, retire, and then, hopefully, enjoy life. But what if that's not the only path? What if the rules you followed were created for a world that no longer exists? Today, we're going to question everything. Not to make you confused, but to help you think for yourself. Because sometimes, the greatest prison isn't made of iron. It's made of ideas you never questioned. Imagine a fish born inside a tiny aquarium. It believes the glass walls are the entire universe. It never imagines that an ocean exists. Now ask yourself, how many invisible glass walls exist inside your own mind? Beliefs, opinions, fears, dreams, how many of them actually belong to you? And how many were quietly placed there by your parents, your teachers, society, or the internet? As philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Those words were spoken more than 2,000 years ago, yet today they may be more important than ever. Your brain loves certainty. Psychologists explain that uncertainty feels dangerous, so your mind naturally accepts familiar beliefs, even when they're wrong. This mental shortcut helps us survive, but it also traps us. Nobel Prize-winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman explained that our brain often chooses fast thinking instead of accurate thinking. We believe things simply because we've heard them again and again and again, not because they're true, but because they're familiar. History is full of beliefs people once considered absolute truth. There was a time when almost everyone believed the Earth was the center of the universe. Anyone who disagreed was mocked, ignored, or punished. Then science proved the world was completely different. The truth hadn't changed, only people's understanding had. Now ask yourself, could the same thing be happening today? Could some of your strongest beliefs be tomorrow's biggest mistakes? Psychologist Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Read that again. Many people think they're making free choices, but often they're simply repeating old programming installed long before they were old enough to question it. Think about your fears. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of speaking in public, fear of starting something new. Where did those fears come from? Were you born with them? Probably not. Most fears were learned, and if they were learned, they can also be unlearned. That realization can change everything. So today, don't just watch this video. Challenge it. Question it. Question me. Question your beliefs, because real intelligence isn't memorizing answers. It's having the courage to ask better questions. By the end of this journey, you may not have every answer, but you'll have something even more powerful, a mind that refuses to accept comfortable lies. And that is where true freedom begins. This video changed the way you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, keep questioning, keep growing, and never stop thinking.